Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Aries for the month of January 2015. Okay, so we start the month with a great card for the challenge position, that is Ten of Swords in reverse. Now, the good thing about this card is that it's in the reverse position. So, Ten of Swords in reverse talks about healing. Okay, this is a situation that when it was like this, it was painful, and maybe you even felt betrayed, because we have a man that has been stabbed in the back many times. So in the reverse position, it talks about, it's almost like these swords are falling off, and you are granted time to heal the wounds, and it's also a 10, and 10 is the end of cycles, the end of a period of your life. So what I see here, being in the challenge position, it might be that you're not, you can't even believe that this hurtful period is over, and you can actually grant time for yourself, for, like I said, healing. It's, when we stay in a situation that it may be an abusive situation of whatever kind that might be, like a Ten of Swords is, because the Ten of Swords is the highest card in terms of pain and painful situations. Yes, so when we stay in a situation like that for a long time, and this coming up as the first part, it seems like you had been Aries in that situation in 2014. When you finally are able to break away from that, sometimes you can't even believe it, because you've stayed in that place, in that hurtful place for so long, that when you're able to come out of that, granting yourself time to heal might be the challenge. And what the tarot is saying, yes, you have to do that, because being a 10 is the final push to end a period of your life, and I will explain why with the rest of the cards. But one of the things that it's coming up is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is a great card for balance and for being in tune with yourself and being connected, and it's almost a card of reconnecting with your spiritual side, with your spiritual life. And we have a 10 and an ace. So you need, Aries, to finalize this, to make an ending of this. Allow the healing to take place. Okay, so you can start over. This is necessary. You can't just start right off with something new. You need to let the healing happen so you can move on and really start something new. Because this new step is not just any ace, is the Ace of Cups, so it will bring you balance. Yes, it will bring you that equilibrium that you lost throughout all this period that you were dealing with the situation that the Ten of Swords talks about. Now, the good thing is that the help you're going to receive is that we have the Moon. The Moon is connection with your inner self, your connection with your intuition. It can also be a connection with a darker side of you, something that you're not, it's not so easy to accept. Okay, but this also talks about maybe even meditation, to connect with yourself through meditation, and that's the help you're going to receive. It's going to be easy to retreat. The Moon talks also about a period of retreat, to just go inwards and meditate and think about this situation, the Ten of Swords situation, and what you learn about that, and how can you return to balance, the balance that the Ace of Cups talks about. Now, the thing that it will be challenging, and you can help, not challenge it, but something that will happen no matter what, is that, well, balance is going to be an issue. Okay, we have the the Two of Pentacles, sorry, and this is someone who is balancing off these 2 coins, and we also have shaky waters in the background. So yes, I think the the thing with this card is that it's not going to be all the time that you're you're not gonna be able to get this balance always. Okay, this Ace of Cups, it's not gonna be like this every day. It's not gonna be, I think what the tarot is saying, it's not gonna be just okay, I'm healed and I'm balanced and that's that. No, sometimes you're gonna have great days, well, where you're gonna feel, better, and sometimes you're gonna have days where, you know, they're not gonna be so easy. Okay, and that's part of the process of healing. I think what the tarot is trying to say, okay, just don't give up. If you have days that are not so easy, maybe if this is because of a relationship or a breakup of some kind, it was clearly not a healthy situation and it caused you a lot of pain. Maybe it was someone who even betrayed you. So if you're having a bad day, don't go back to them. Just know that it's just a bad day, and tomorrow you can start over again. Okay, because this is what the tarot is saying. If you allow this healing and if you are patient with yourself, we have as the end card the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups, yes, it can be seen as a card of Cupid. Okay, and a message of love, some sort. I think in this case it has to do with, because the pages are more like kids, and Cupid is a kid, actually, it's a child, and it has to do with the more fun side of life, right? With having fun, and I think what this will allow you is to have more fun in your life, like in a peaceful way, not just going out to parties and that kind of stuff, but when you have been in a very painful situation, when that pain starts to lift from your shoulders, eventually you start to feel lighter, you start to feel a bit better, and maybe you start to find joy in different things in your life, things that perhaps for a very long time you didn't see them as fun, or you've forgotten how much you like to do this or that. It's that kind of feeling. Okay, there is I think the tarot is saying, okay, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just that some days are gonna be not as bright and some days are gonna be great, and you're gonna have to learn how to deal with that. And I also felt compelled to pull one more card, and this is a great card. It's the World. The World is the completion. Okay, it's achieving this. You will achieve this peacefulness and this balance that you need back. Okay, and it's also the ending of a cycle, and we have, remember, the 10 and the World. So there is an ending. I think this is the final push. The healing of these wounds is the final push to be able to give room to a new part of your life. Another interpretation can also be given that as the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups, also they both talk about new relationships. And what I feel is like, perhaps if you've been sort of like dwelling for a long time, if you've been grieving a past relationship for a very long time, the tarot is saying, okay, you need to give room to healing, because there is a new relationship for you coming up. But endings are important. So you need to end this to be able to give room to this new relationship that will come into your life. Okay, Aries, I hope this is helpful, and I want to thank everyone for watching and liking and subscribing, and I will see you next month. Bye.